Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter number 8 of our ninth class NCERT book, and the name of the book, that is Beehive. Chapter 8, that is Reach for the Top. The chapter, it has two parts. The first one, that is about Santosh Yadav, and second part, it is about Maria Sharapova. So introduction. Reach for the Top is a biographical story that tells us about the lives of two great women, Santosh Yadav and Maria Sharapova. It celebrates the achievements of these two strong ladies who achieved success despite hardships. One thing common between these two was that they had defied all odds to pursue their passion and succeeded in it. Though, reach for the top summary. So, the students, today we will learn about that how hard work and determination can help you go a long way. Moreover, it also shows us that in order to achieve immense success, we required determination, training, and sacrifice as well. It shows us that the path of success is not easy, but the results are surely sweet and satisfying. Thus, this chapter serves as an inspiration for anyone looking to find some motivation to pursue their dreams and walk the path of success. So, let's see about the part 1 of this chapter, and that is about Santosh Yadav. So, Santosh Yadav has been portrayed as a strong minded, decisive, courageous, and adventurous girl endued with a rational mind and physical and mental toughness. Though she was born in a small village of Haryana, Santosh Yadav was a girl with independent views right from childhood. She did not succumb to parental pressure and give into their conservative views. Instead, she was able to conceive them to accept her views because she had chosen a rational path. So Santosh Yadav had the courage to oppose what she considered to be wrong. When her parents insisted that she should get married on turning 16, she put her foot down and made it clear that her first priority was getting educated. Determined as she pretended that they would not pay her school fees. So she told them that she would work part time to pay her education. Her parents had to finally relent before her determination. Later on, her iron will, physical endurance, and mental toughness helped her to join Maharani College and then Nehru Institute of Mountaineering at Uttarkashi. Her hard work and determination, mental strength, and physical fitness equipped her for undertaking the dangerous journey to reach Mount Everest, the top of the world, successfully not once but twice. Santosh Yadav humiliation attitude and team spirits was evident when, during her expedition, she helped her fellow climbers. Her concern for environment was evident when she brought down as much as 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas. So all these qualities and amazing achievements helped Santosh earn one of the nation's top award, Padma Shri. So this is the summary of the chapter. Now let's revise. So the first question is, why was the holy man who gave Santosh mother his blessing surprised? So the holy man blessed Santosh mother with a son. But Santosh's grandmother was standing nearby. She said that they did not want a son but a daughter. And it surprised the holy man, particularly because the birth of a daughter in that area was not welcomed. So that's why the holy man was surprised to listen all these things. Why was Santosh sent to the local school? Santosh's parents were affluent landowners. They could afford to send their children to the best schools, but they sent Santosh to the local village school. They did so to follow the prevailing customs in the family. Question number 3. When did Santosh leave home for Delhi and why? When she became 16, her parents put pressure on her to get married, but she wanted to study. So she left home and got herself enrolled in a school in Delhi. Question number 4. Why did Santosh's parents agree to pay for her schooling in Delhi? And what mental qualities of Santosh are brought into light by this incident? So Santosh's parents had refused to pay for her education in Delhi. Santosh politely informed them of her plans to earn money by working part time to pay for the school fee. Then they agreed to pay for her schooling. So, this incident shows that Santosh was a girl of strong determination. Question number 5. How did Santosh begin to climb mountains? After passing high school in Delhi, Santosh joined Maharani College in Jaipur. She got a room in Kasturba Hostel, which faced the Aravali Hills. She used to watch people going up to the hills. She met those people and asked them to make her a member of their group. After this, she began climbing mountains. Question number 6. What incident during the Everest expedition show Santosh concern for her teammates? So during the 1992 Everest expedition, Santosh proved a special care to a climber who lay dying there, but she could not save him. However, she managed to save another climber, Mohan Singh, by sharing her oxygen with him. Question number 7. What shows her concern for the environment? Santosh has a great concern for the environment. She collected and brought down 500 kg of garbage from the Himalayas. It was quite a difficult task. Anyone with little less concern wouldn't have undertaken this monmouth task. Question number 8. How does she describe her feeling at the summit of the Everest? So she felt herself on the top of the world. It was for her a spiritual moment. She unfurled the tricolor. She held it aloft on the roof of the world. So she was full of pride at that moment. So students, that was the first part of our chapter. Now this time we are continuing part 2, that is about the Maria Sharapova. Reach for the Top part 2 briefly narrates the life and career of Maria Sharapova, one of the world's best known tennis star. Behind her ready smile, disarming manner, and glamorous attire lies the hard work and sacrifice that enabled Maria Sharapova to achieve the world number 1 position in women's tennis on 22nd August 2005. Posed beyond her years, the Siberian-born teenager took just 4 years as a professional to reach the pinnacle. However, the rapid ascent in the fiercely competitive world began 9 years before with the level of sacrifice few children would be prepared to endure. So little Maria had not yet celebrated her 10th birthday when her father, took him to the URI and brought her to the US to be trained in tennis. And her mother, Yela, could not accompany her due to visa restrictions. In the US, she missed her mother badly. Her father, too, was working as much as he could to pay for her tennis training. So she couldn't see her either. But she knew that the sacrifice was an inevitable price to pay for her big aspirations. Apart from the pangs of separations from the mother, the child was also suffered harassment from her inconsiderate fellow trainers, who were older in age. At the training academy, Maria would go to bed at 8 p.m. and she was very young. Her fellow trainers, who were older, would return at 11 p.m. and wake her up and make her tidy the room. Instead of letting this upset her, Maria drew mental strength and determination from this bullying. So this mental toughness gradually became a trait of her personality that helped her both as a person and as a sportswoman. So it proved to be an instrumental in helping her to reach the zenith of glory in the world of tennis. She bagged the women's singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and became the number one tennis player in the world. However, Maria is not sentimental about her journey and the sacrifices she has had to make to achieve her goal. She says, I am very, very competitive. I work hard at what I do. It's my job. So, in this paragraph, we can see about the loneliness and brings that is toughness. So, Maria had to stay alone as mother was left in Siberia and her father was busy, and her senior players would command over her and ordered her to clean the room, and she did not feel depressed, and these circumstances made her rather tough and determined. So she learned to take care of herself and knew what her goals were, and that toughness runs through Maria even today. It was the key of her bagging and ladies single crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her rise of the world number one spot of the following year. Hard work, dedication, and mental courage paved the way for the Sharapova's rapid rise to success. Imbued with patriotic sentiments, she feels proud to be a Russian, though grateful to the US for bringing out the best in her. She would like to represent her own country, Russia, at the Olympics. Although Maria is fond of fashion, singing, and dancing, she focuses all her attention on tennis. She considers tennis as both a business and a sport, which has poured riches in her life. However, her main aim to be shine as a tennis player. So it is this aspiration that constantly governs her mind and motivates her to ceaseless effort. So here we can come to know about the hobbies of Maria Sharapova. That like any number of teenage sensations, so Maria also has a fashion. Uh, uh, she also liked the fashion, singing, and dancing as her hobbies, and she loves reading and the novels of the author Conan Doyle. Also, she loves evening gowns, pancakes with chocolate spread, and frizzy orange drinks. So that is the chapter. So now we will discuss about the question answer of this chapter. So the first question is, what is something disarming about Maria Sharapova? So world's greatest tennis sensation Maria Sharapova is different. Unlike all other women tennis players, there is something at odd with her ready smile and the glamorous attire. And that something lifted her to be the world number one position in women's tennis on Monday, 22nd August 2005. She hails from Siberia and it took her 4 years to reach the top of the position. Question number 2. Why did Sharapova leave Siberia for the USA? At the age of 9 years, Maria Sharapova left Siberia for Florida in the USA. She went there to attend training camp for women tennis. She undertook hard training for 2 years. Her father, Yuri, also went with her. Question number 3. Why did she have to be separated from her mother and how did it affect her? Maria was just 10 years old when her father brought her to the United States for the training. That trip to Florida with her father Yuri paved her path to success and the stardom. But she had to bear separation from her mother Yelena, as the mother had to stay back in Siberia because of visa restrictions. So little Maria learned an important lesson in life, that tennis excellence would only come at a price. So question number 4, that is, what impact did her loneliness leave upon her? Maria had to stay alone as mother was left in Siberia and her father was busy. Her senior players would command over her and ordered her to clean the room. So she did not feel depressed. So these circumstances made her rather tough and determined. She learned to take care of herself and knew what her goals were. That toughness runs through Maria even today. It was the key of her bagging and ladies singles crown at Wimbledon in 2004 and to her meteoric rise to the world number one sport to the that following year. Question number 5. At the age of 9 years, what lesson had she learned? So, in the USA, Maria Sharapova had to face a heart-wrenching 2 year separation from her mother. So, this separation made her learn an important lesson, that tennis excellence would only come at a price. So, these are the question answer of our this part of second part of chapter number 8. I hope student that you have got the idea about both the parts. Thank you.